Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Couple quick clarifications. Number one, I'm trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a link down below in the description area to a totally free 4-part series that'll walk you through the futures market, how it all works. As one little thing that maybe gets you interested, if you are annoyed by that pattern day trading rule, there is zero pattern day trading rule in futures, so you can have unlimited day trades every single day for very, very low amounts of money, especially if you go with a prop firm, because that is what I'm doing. I'm trading futures through a prop firm. What is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which prop firm am I using? You can learn more about that at the link that you see up at the top of the screen. I'll also put it down in the description area. But in a nutshell, a prop firm is a way for you to have very little of your money at risk, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So if you want to learn more, like I said, check out that link, and I'll put it down below. So I'll go ahead and pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back as soon as I find a potential trade. All right, market. At the open, I missed that break down through the trend line there. It happened so fast. Let's see if I can get it here. Got it. All right, out there for a nice little scalp, $420. Somewhat of a chase. Still felt confident enough that where I could get at least a little bit from it, but I definitely wanted to make it a scalp. But yeah, very nice breakdown through the trend line there. So I'll take it. All right, I'll pause. Let's see what else I can find. Well, pretty crazy action. Came down through the trend line. You saw all of that, and then just snapped all the way back up. So hopefully any shorts that were trying to play this or thinking this was a dead cat bounce were disciplined, because if they were not disciplined, they are in a world of hurt right now. But that was a very savage move back to the upside. I mean, because, yeah, I can see how people were getting very bearish-minded at that point, and then just have it rip back to not only basically where the breakdown started, but to go quite a bit higher above there. Just goes to show a friendly reminder of why, as traders, we got to be disciplined, got to have those stops and manage that risk, because, man, things can be looking one way at one point, and then just like that, be looking the exact opposite. So, looking for another trade. I'll pause, but I'll keep a close eye on it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get short here. I will add to it because I have a well-defined stop. So if I'm wrong here, it's not going to be the most pleasant of experiences, but something I'm willing to do. I now have 10. Blue line is my average. This is mainly based on the 5-minute. We're looking at the 2-minute here, so come on. Gonna bounce off VWAP. Again, blue line is my average price. See if it wants to come back down here. Added some more. Added some more. So there's my stop now. So this thing is either going to roll back down, or else it'll take a bit of it'll be a painful loss. But like I said, a couple buy orders down there if it does want to come down. But at some point, you got to put your line in the sand, and that's where my line in the sand is, up there. And blue line is my average price. We'll see if it wants to drop down through. Feeling pretty leery about it at this point, but still going to give it a chance. And this green line here is my first profit target. Oh, so close. Come on, a little bit more. Come on. Oh, how are you not? There we go. All right. So I got my first one. That's good. So still could be a losing trade, but it'll be a little less because I've locked in some green and I've reduced position size. So again, could still be a losing trade. Okay, there we go. So I have 10 left. So let's move this down to here now. Move down some more. So as it goes in my favor, I'll move down the remaining allotment. See if we can get another push to the downside there, and I'll move down my stop some more. So here at this point, good. Let's move it right above VWAP now. See if I can hide behind VWAP. Again, would love to see another plunge to the downside here. If not, there we go. Stopped out there. So overall, worked out just fine. But most importantly, I was positioned. I had myself prepared where if that thing did decide to just let loose, then the gain that I made right here could have been quite a bit bigger. So again, I was positioned. I was ready. It was just a matter of, are you going to give me more move? It didn't give me more move. As you can see now, it headed back up. So therefore, still a nice gain. But the point here being is that that gain, that green number could have been a whole lot bigger if I got the move down. So I was positioned, I was ready. But then when it came to, am I going to get, so I got a move, but am I going to get the move? A much bigger, I don't want to say crash, but just continue on with that momentum. I didn't get it. Therefore, it is what it is in terms of that number, but still a good overall trade and one where, I had confidence in it. Didn't go as smoothly as I had planned. I had to wait for a little while, but, it never did anything wrong. So it ultimately did work out, and I'm pleased with it. But, yeah, maybe I'll title that one, Did I Get the Move? And nope, I did not get it because, as you saw, it was right on the cusp of maybe giving me a whole lot more, but then, yeah, it snapped back upwards. But overall, I'm happy with the trade, and I think I'll call it good. Before I go, though, I do want to personally invite you to get signed up for this free live online webinar that I'm offering. So if you're interested in learning more so about the tools I'm using, how I build consistency, how I more importantly manage risk, and just make sure you have the right framework, make sure you're operating under the right, kind of pretty much thought process of how you should be thinking about how you should be approaching your trading. Because a lot of people show up and they think they're doing things that make sense. And I can understand why they think that, but those things actually don't make sense. And it's a very common pitfall. So if you are a new trader, if you are a struggling trader, even if you're an experienced trader, I'm sure you might get something out of this, but definitely if you're a beginner or struggling trader, I'm quite confident you'll get at least a few nuggets that can help you out with the class. So like I said, go to claytrader.com/live or just check out the link in the description area to learn when the next live class is. And also I have been live streaming. So if you want to come hang out, ask me questions, watch me trade, I live stream Monday through Friday starting at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And then usually I go for a few hours, so be sure to swing by and check it out. Or just as a reminder, subscribe and then turn on notifications. That way, when I do go live, you'll get a notification of me being live, and that'll serve as a reminder for yourself. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Have a good one.